Hey, the Study Destiny crew, Carl Spreedy's here. Thanks for joining me for another Study Destiny daily dose. Designed to be an incredible filtration system. I don't know if our brains were meant to have this much information thrown at us throughout the day, in our emails, in our messages. You know, we've got so many different levels of communication. It used to be back in the day that you would kind of measure your calls and your emails, or you'd have a few things you'd watch over. Now, the common business owner or, entrepreneur has to meet the client where they are. Contact with them on Instagram messages, then Facebook messages, then on WhatsApp, on this, on that, and it's incredible how much information we have to be kept up to date with. And I don't think our brains were necessarily, designed to do that. I think, looking back into history or caveman times, it's very simple sort of, survival mechanisms that our brains were designed for. But all this information, it's like, our tentacles, like octopus tentacles, reaching out and grabbing bits of information here, there, and everywhere. Every website is a lead magnet tool. People are kind of telling you left, right, middle, up, down, sides of every story. And there's so much that can come into our consciousness, and there's so much that we can allow into our consciousness. And as well, if we allow that and then have the emotional attachment to it, so something happens and then we get sad, something happens and we get happy, then we get sad, then we get happy. It's a lot to take in. So I think it's really, really important to design a filtration system, to design a disciplined regimen or action-taking steps that you do to kind of turn your phone on airplane mode when you're writing, when you're working, when you're doing emails, or block out times that you're doing certain things. Because it's amazing. We can do many things. We can run a business virtually from a device the size of our hand. It's pretty incredible what we can do today. But everything has a positive and negative cost, and you got to think about, is this becoming an extension of myself, or am I using this tool to better myself? And I think to use the tool to better yourself, you've really got to consider, am I filtering out all the noise, all the white noise, all the distractions, all the other information that is clogging up my brain, my machine, my system. It's clogging up my ecosystem and not allowing me to reach those peak performance levels. So really consider, what your filtration system is. How do you filter things out? Do you do a meditation? Do you read a little bit of positivity every morning? Do you have that morning miracle going for a certain period of time? Or do you have to go for a run in the middle of the day? What do you have to do? Do you have to go sit in a park? Think about different things you can do to kind of make sure you got that filtration system and making sure you're getting rid of all the junk that is just going to not allow you to get to those greater heights. So anyway, guys, I hope you've got a good filtration system, or you're thinking of what sort of filtration system you can design. It's really important, and if you know anyone who kind of is here, there, and everywhere, maybe share this one with them. Leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear what your sort of techniques are to kind of combat this over consumption of information and this need to consume it all that we kind of have in our current world. And as always, guys, leave a like and share it around, and remember, decide your destiny. Cheers.